Today we're looking at my next BMR1959 doll, coming up after this. So this is the BMR1959 doll that most people want to see. This is definitely the most unusual, the most groundbreaking one, I would say. These dolls are extremely special. There's something really special about them. So they come in this box. It is like a shoebox, and the packaging looks like this. So I guess I might have gotten an American box at first, and then now I have the Canadian box, because they have removed this bio from here. So this must be the international box. So on the back we have a little more detail. Let me see what we got going on here. It says, the BMR1959 collection celebrates the fashion heritage of Barbie and showcases how current trends influence the brand. So they really took that down from this big bio. And then when we open it up, there is some tissue inside, and inside of there we get the doll itself showcased. This is a really cool one. Each doll has a different colored background. So this one is on a pink, the last one was on a yellow. They look great in the box. I really like the packaging. I like the shoebox. I like the craft paper. That's something that I always love. And then we have the sketch on the front. And we've got a plastic protective sleeve. I don't know if that's because the dye runs on the coat. The glasses are pinned to the side. I think that only happens with the two boys. His shoes are platform. Those are super exciting. I'm just gonna rip this out of the package. So you can pull out the insert like this. And then you get your piece of tissue paper. That's just inside the box. So that's all that looks like. He's a Ght96, by the way, so he's the last one. He's the 6th. And you don't have to use scissors to cut this out because they've got tags that pull out really easily. And you could very easily put it back into the package. Certificate of authenticity, which is also different from my other one because it is in the multilingual version. And this one has tape on it. Oh, I just ripped the box a little bit. It's because of the tape. I'm gonna stop being so excited and slow myself down a bit. He might be a little more difficult to put back in the package, but I guess I won't be doing that. So the stand is pretty cool. It's got the BMR1959 written on it, hollow on the bottom. He's got a lot of like packaging going on here. I wonder what that's about. He's also fastened together. His clothes are really put in place. Oh yeah, he's totally got some plastic on. He's really packaged up. The elastics, much more packaged in than the last one I opened. And everything goes right down inside of his top. So I guess I have to take all of that off before I even get into the review. I can't review him like this, can I? Undress him before the review gets started. We're seeing the made-to-move body. This is what everybody wants to see. It's a good body, guys. It's a really good body. But no peeking. First of all, for his own dignity, and secondly, that comes later in the video. We need to take a look at the whole piece in its totality. You know, on my channel, you're going to get to see the whole body. All these other channels with their child-friendly content, now they're non-child-friendly content that still don't show you a doll without clothes. I don't believe children should be sheltered by bodies, especially toy bodies that aren't even real bodies. Everyone's got a body. Nobody should be ashamed of it. And here it is. As soon as I take off all of the packaging and everything, there's parts of these things that I know that people aren't going to like that I really like. And I'm going to tell you what those are right away. Now, a lot of people like when their toys are painted and there's lots of detail on them. But as far back as I can remember, I remember loving molded plastic toys that had all of the details in it. It went back to Masters of the Universe, actually, where their accessories were these bright pops of color, awesome combinations. And that's what we're getting here. We're getting these bright orange sneakers, just as these green pants and this jacket. I think I did read some people complaining about this necklace, but again, it's that same toy feel that I really love. This feels really sturdy. The joints feel really good too. He's not thin. So one of my biggest problems with Barbie is that her appendages are too thin and it's just not a sturdy toy. This in my hand is feeling like a sturdy toy. Okay, let's speak about the makeup. So it's a boy and he has makeup on. That is why this guy is the coolest. Mattel is taking risks. They're stepping up their game. There's so much new Barbie stuff coming out in 2020. It is crazy. It's actually starting to come out right now. The hair is flocked, by the way. Look at that fuzzy hair. Dennis Rodman kind of thing. The lining inside here. Okay, we're going to look at the individual pieces now. But as a whole, this doll is... I don't know if anything's going to top this. Just with the colors and everything, I'm super impressed. His fingernails are painted, by the way. He has a manicure in pink. And what is going on with the lips? Boys in makeup is a huge thing right now. Just as I'm putting this out, Shane Dawson's releasing makeup all over YouTube. It is a huge thing going on right now. So what a perfect timing for this doll to come out. Okay, so I'm going to take off his jacket. It is a quilted, awesome. I've never had a piece of clothing for a doll that was this well made ever. So much detail, and yet it's still really simple. It's like a nice basic. All of these things are nice basics, but you put them all together and then it's like this crazy, outrageous look. Okay, the jacket is simply incredible. You could probably even turn it inside out and wear it like that. And that is something that I like to do in fashion too. And that would look very good reversible. Too bad about the tags though. If you guys are Instagrammers, you're probably going to steal this from me right now. This kind of streetwear fashion has been going strong on the runways for about 10 years that I can remember, but probably even since the 90s where this kind of look originated. Let's look at these boots. They are hollow on the bottom. I like that we're getting like a taller Ken because of these lifts. Except my boot has a defect in it right there. There's a little bit of a split. That's sad. And then these are his feet. His ankles are nice and sturdy. On my Superman, the ankles are very, very loose, so that's good to see. Here's this necklace, which I really, really like. I love it. I love that it's a solid pop of white and they're giant chunky links. I mean, it is great to have real metal jewelry and everything, but it's really super cool, as is. And then these are the overalls. No Velcro, no way of fastening. Everything is labeled with BMR1959. It's a very branding thing. That's not something that I'm usually into. And then we've got this simple sleeveless t-shirt, which is really, really nice. And look how well it fits him. You can see that the body is really awesome. And I'm going to take off the shirt. We're going to see whole body. It only goes halfway down with the Velcro. And here we get to see the body. They gave him the underwear. So you can see really tiny little underwear with the Ken belt on, the belted 70s underwear. And then look at this cut in the chest. So we got just a little bit of rocking in there. The arms are pretty muscular, really nice and stiff joints. Made to move Ken. And let's see how the legs are. The legs are on ball joints, unlike Superman and Batman, who have this elastic. The reason why I keep comparing it, because Superman and Batman are a made-to-move body. I'm going to bring him over in a second. It is a really good physique, and I'm really critical usually of the doll bodies. Like Disney dolls, I really don't like the boy body, but this is a really, really good boy body. I do put out a lot of criticism about the made-to-move body. Most of it is because on the female body, it really cuts it up. And because their joints are so thin, it makes it really flimsy. Also, it's kind of a very masculine look. It kind of cuts you up and makes you look like a robot. So it really works for me on this doll. You can see that there is some loose plastic and stuff, so the molds aren't perfectly cut on these things. That's not something I have a problem with. Those are easy to chip off. I love that these are a $30 price point. I think that's great. The feet sculpt is really good. Let me get the Superman and Batman body. I've put on a video game hero head, and I also changed the hands. So you can see that this was actually a Batman body, but the Batman body and the Superman body have the same skin coloring, but you can see that this is where the black gloves were. I'm going to paint that eventually. I'm going to have to pick up some skin-colored paint at the hobby store. I'll get into this more when I do some more rebodyings of this, so stay tuned for that. It's actually not that much of a difference. They're quite close. I mean, Superman has a little bigger shoulders and he's a little more defined, but the bodies are pretty close. The feet are more regular. Superman had bigger feet, so these ones actually will fit your shoes better. I'm totally down with this. This is cool. He looks cool. He still looks masculine despite all of his makeup. You can see all of the little molding plastic bits. I really like this doll. I like it in a way that I never thought I would. I can see that there's going to be a lot of collectors that might be upset with this. This feels like a playline doll to me because I want to play with it. I didn't expect this at all. I don't know if it's just going to be this guy particularly, but he's really reminding me of a Masters of the Universe action figure. Like, this is kind of taking me back to my childhood opening up the action figures that I love the most. The worst thing about this is the hole that came in my boot. That's really upsetting to me. I didn't expect it to be this simple. His face is so detailed and his makeup looks kind of uneven, but I like that. I think that makes him look edgy. No pierced ears. We have a 2019. The heads are smaller. Actually, Superman has a very small head. I mean, in comparison to Video Game Hero, definitely a small head. I'm super into creating my own toy line right now. There's a lot of cute clothes that I think don't look so good on Barbie. They're really cute, but I think Barbie is too old for them. And now that I've put together these WWE Video Game Hero mashups, I can put all these very Japanimation, anime, Hello Kitty, pop culture clothes on them and they look really good. That's gonna be an upcoming video for sure. Okay, I love this guy. I did not expect to love him so much. He's probably gonna be my standout favorite because of all of the bright colors. He looks great next to her too. The best part about this line is that it's a cohesive collection. Please comment below and tell me what you think of these dolls. Let me know what you think of my special hair for this video too. Leave any other wonderful comments down below. Subscribe, like, all the good stuff. Oh, and I forgot to show you the glasses. Stay tuned to the end of the video to check those out. We'll see you next time. I guess I'm not much of a pattern person, so maybe the ones that don't have patterns are gonna really stand out to be my favorite. Oh, they look so good. I am so impressed. He can totally wear the hat. I don't find these like Barbies at all. They're a whole other entity. I didn't find it strange that they actually did call them Barbie. They could have gone a whole other route like Wild Hearts and just started a new doll line. They look so expensive. Oh my goodness, I forgot his glasses, which ruins the box when I pull it out. I can't believe I forgot to show you the glasses, guys. First, I have to try these on. How do they look on me? Oh, they look super cool. I could definitely pull those off. Just when I didn't think it could get any better, it gets better. Look at those crazy glasses. You know, I think they look a lot better on me, but whatevs. So cool. And I totally forgot to do a thumbnail. Thumbnails are so hard. Shoes. This should work. Face. Find the light. Should have I wore makeup for this video? Oh yeah, please.